I have, um, if you can see, we have completed our typical cost section, and now we have a very beautiful tool available right over here, which is the test window. So before applying your template to your main center line, you can also test it, that how your template is going to follow your active ground profile, or you can have a look by changing your ground profile slopes. So before coming to that, let me assign some feature definitions as well quickly. So I'm assigning feature definition to all my layers. Okay, so now I'm good to go. So one thing you can always do, that if you want to merge these components, so at their junction point, if you right click over it, and there's option for merge components, so this vertical line would disappear. So now your component on the left as well as right now are a single unit. So you can do this for all the layers. I have merged my component, and one check I need to do: right click over your center point, center origin, and move your point. So you need to be sure when you are moving your point, your template is not breaking. Okay, so your template is not breaking off. That means my complete structure will move along with my center line alignment correctly, and nothing bad will happen. Okay, so if there are two options, either you move or you can test any point from test point controls. So you can test all the points either horizontal or in vertical. So before applying, let us test our template or typical cost section. So this is a testing window in which you can see some dashed end conditions with different slopes. And here you need to simply set your surface slope value and click on the draw button. So as soon as you click on the draw, there is a horizontal line attached with my mouse cursor, which is a kind of virtual ground which you are seeing here. Suppose if my ground is here, so how my template is going to follow, and the same will be reflected in your cross section drawings which you will be cutting at particular chain edge or at particular point. Since this is my infilling, and my if my ground moves a little bit up, the slope lines will change. Now if you can see in the cutting section, so as per your ground levels, the slope values are going to automatically snap and take their shape. So this is your testing window in which you can test your ground profile, how your template is going to follow your ground profile. And suppose if it's a hilly area and you want to change, give a certain slope value to your ground, I'm taking a 30% value and click over the draw. So now different behavior will be there for your end conditions. So one section is coming in filling, one section is coming in cutting. So both the basically both slope lines are now different. So you can check this even within this testing window. So now we are good to go. I have created my template. Let us assign it over my center line. So I will simply save it, and I should remember this path. So it's in the template within rurals, within aswad, within undivided. I have created day 3 WebEx final. So now back to the main design. So if you notice, I was working on a separate template creation window, which does not have any relation to this main design. Okay, so what to do next? You can simply take element selection and select your center line alignment, your horizontal alignment. And before applying or creating a corridor, you need to open the vertical profile as well. So open the vertical profile in view number 3. Let's open our vertical profile. Okay, so simply hover your mouse over a center line alignment. Since first is properties, second is open profile models, third option you are going to get create corridor. And if you are not getting here, you can directly go to the corridor tabs and click from here new corridor within create. Also you can type in the quick search box, which is a very smart search box. So it will directly take you to that tool which you are looking for. So if you can see the second option, new corridor, if you are going to click right over here, so you can assign your typical cross section using the corridors. So let us quickly assign my corridor over my center line. I will click over the create corridor, and it is asking me to locate profile element. So basically profile element is present in my view 3. So I'm going to select this, and feature name is basically your corridor name. So you can give it any name you may want, or even your highway name. Single left click. Now there is a window asking you to asking for a template drop basically. So template drop is which template you need to drop and what are its start as well as end changes, and what will be its template drop interval. Basically interval is by default, if you can see here, it's 25 meters. So at every 25-meter this template will be dropped. So if you it's a it's a best practice to keep it as like 20 meters or 25 meters. So simply you need to left click to accept all the values. So here now if you can see how my pointer is moving in my horizontal as well as in vertical. So there are two vertical lines which are in moving along with my pointer, along with the mouse pointer, and it is asking for a start change. So you have two options. If you want to assign your typical cross section at a particular chain edge and end, you can just simply type. Or if you want, suppose for here example, I want complete typical cross section to be placed over my this 4 kilometer of road length which I have designed here. So for that, simply press the alt key. It is going to lock your start station, which is 0 plus 0 0 0, and now left click to accept, and then it is asking your end station. So you can even type in the value for end change, or again press the alt key. So whenever you are pressing the alt key, it is always taking automatically those start and end changes of your center line geometry. So simply press now left click, and now it is asking confirmation for your drop interval, which is 25 meters, which is okay. Single left click to accept. So if you notice the change, so there are some green meshes. Basically, these are denoting your embankments. So at this curve location also. So now this confirms I have successfully placed my template over my center line. So basically, what is the significance now? Till now, whatever I have done, now I am good to go to cut my dynamic cross sections, to see my corridor quantity reports. Also,
And
the ORD itself has created a 3D engineered model. So let
so,
us look.
Ajitesh, you can show all the four windows at the same time, I guess. Hmm.
Sure. So let us take a look on the 3D model which we have, which is created with the help of the template which we have assigned. So if you can see in the right side, this is a 3D model, and we have the option to change. So basically I have simply used not my template. It's a basic 2-lane template which was available by default. So if you have the option for all the controls to see your complete highway in 3D modeling as well. And in view 3, I was having my vertical profile, view 1 is having my horizontal, and in view number 2, my 3D model of the road. Suppose you need to change and look what just now I have created my template. So it's a very simple again. So what you need to do, uh, I'm just minimizing it, and let me explain what are these basically handles. So this violet line, is denoting your template. So if I say select your template, you should go to this violet line and select this. If I say select your corridor, so for the ease of access, there are many handles provided all along the length of your highway. So if you can see this yellow handles, this handle is for your corridor selection. So if you are going to take a element selection and snap any of the handle, your complete corridor will be selected. So if you can see, I am snapping towards any of the handle, my complete corridor is selected. And same is the case with my templates. So template handles are available right over here, somewhat extended. This is this wallet part. So if I want to change my template right over here, I can simply go to properties, and you can see I can locate my template again. So currently you can see it is 2 lane, which is available in your preview window. Now since I have created this day 3 webex final, I can select this and simply press OK. So as soon as I do this, there's a progress bar running on the right bottom, and my template will be updated according to the template drop which I am selecting.
You can also show them the quantity reports.
Yeah, sure. Let me switch back. So before quantity reports, we can have a look on 3D drive through. So I'm going to open this 3D view of my road again, and simply go to my 3D view, and there's a 3D drive through option is available to get a feel or look of your 3D model in a vehicular movement. You can set camera angles, you can see what sections are coming in, filling what sections are coming in, cutting. So when I select this option, it is asking me to select a 3D view. So if I select this, and it is again asking to select center line of road. So I'm working in a 3D view now. So if you can see, there are certain camera controls. I can increase the height of camera or change uh, whatever offset we may want. And also you can set your traverse speed. Currently it's 60. We can change it to 100 kmph and then click. So for these lines, these horizontal lines are basically nothing. These are your template drop lines. So if you want to have a smoother view of that, so by default the display style is illustration ignore lighting. You can change it to for smooth white background. So these lines can be disappeared. And now you can simply just hit on the play button. So you can see if you want to have a closer look, like on the right side or left side, so you can change this horizontal offset values. So this my complete section is coming in the embankment section. So in the vertical profile also, we are at currently this position, so that's why it's showing you like that. So also I am finished with my horizontal alignment, vertical alignment. I've created my corridor and applied a TCS over it. So now what? Now I can generate my quantity report. So within this corridor tab only, in the last in the under the review section, there is an option for corridor reports. So simply drop down its menu and select on component quantities. So as soon as you select this, it is asking to you to locate your corridor. So as I said before, locate means to select that, and to select my corridor, I can snap to any of the handles. So if I select this handle, I will locate it, it will process it, and it is going to tell me all the volume, surface area. And if I set this unit rate cost within this cyan color column, I will be getting the total project cost, total estimated cost right over here. So whatever the components which I have played, so it is telling you the cut volume, fill volume, and the feature definition which were defined: type A, base concrete, intermediate case, wearing case. So these all are this is a complete summary of your quantity reports. If you need to have a detailed look, you can click on the report. So it will there is a complete report available for you. So if you can see at different changes, so this don't worry about any changes. You can have quantity reports at your desired interval changes too. And this report can be even exported. You can save this report by going to file, save as, and it can be exported in XML or even Excel file, XLS, or in the doc file. So this quantity reports is a kind of true report which is coming out to be from your this horizontal alignment as well as your typical cross section. So it completely depends on your horizontal, vertical, as well as typical cross section. So you can even have a look on the dynamic cross section view. So there's option for dynamic cross section in which you have two options: open cross section view, or you can locate a station. Locate a station by data point means suppose you need to observe you are having a 60-kilometer highway length, and someone asks you to see the cross section at 15 kilometers and 620 meters. So look at its precision: 15 kilometers, 620 meters. At that point I need a cross section view. So you, for that purpose, you can use locate station via data point. So let us see a cross section view of my corridor. So it's asking me to locate corridor or alignment. I can simply click over this, and it is asking to you to select or open view. So it is asking me to select a new viewport basically. So as soon as I click over here, so I'm having a dynamic cross section view. So dynamic means I can see how my ground profile is going to follow along with my TCS which I've applied, and there is also a pointer. I can move ahead as well, and in the view number port 1 you can see where my currently the pointer is, and at that position only my cross section is available in this window. You have other options as well, like you can display cut and fill graphics. So this filling part is coming red in color. And also you can display cut and fill volumes. So you are here, you are going to get section fill area, volume, section cut area. So
This
this was all
basically
about
would show you the
okay.
dynamic nature, that if you change the verticals or if you assign another vertical, how it will reflect the changes in the 2D and 3D view as well. The dynamics. Open the profile and just create
Okay.
one another profile and see how the template changes. A simple line just to show them the dynamicity of OpenRoads.
Okay. So should I alter this only? I
You
can
create
change
one
his
another
heights.
simple. You can create one another however you're comfortable. You can show them.
Okay, fine.
Also open all the four views. Your plan, profile, cross section, and 3D view. Right click, extended right click, and open all the four views. I would suggest. View control. Last one. There's one option called as plan, profile, 3D, and everything.
Okay.
Last fourth one. Four. One, two, three, fourth one. Yeah. Yeah. All the four views. Okay. Select the alignment. Plan element located in 2D view. Yeah. Now you can do the changes with the. Okay. Locate the corridor. No, no. Click on that view. View number 5, not on view number 7. Okay. Now just do the changes in the vertical and see how it will reflect. I'll just saying it.
Okay. So if I can change,
You can see automatically everything's getting updated. So it's dynamic in nature.
Earlier it was coming in embankment, filling nuts and cutting as I move my vertical profile down below the ground. So also we do have a separate transition creation. Suppose we need to create a transition between two templates, then we can do it by using this. It's a kind of template placed between, automatically placed between two different kind of templates basically. Suppose we have left 200 meters of highway section for the transitions to occur or tapering. So using this transitions only, we can assign the joining of points, how this edge of pavement is going to join with that template's edge of pavement. So for that purpose, we use the transitions. We'll be seeing some how to apply super elevation, how to use super elevation tools, as well as some transitions also, and how to reconfigure your templates and how to assign points which should be available, which can be super elevated. Super elevation is kind of a point control, which is a kind of deviation from your constraints which you are defining within the templates.